So you're waiting at a restaurant and they're calling names and people are going in and people are leaving and have to leave before you can go in and fill up that restaurant. Or let me narrow it down a little bit. You're waiting at the ground floor. You need to go to the 12th floor. The elevator opens up. There's a bunch of people on the elevator that you have to let off before you can get on the elevator to get to your destination. I think we've all experienced one or even both of these at one point or another. Hey everyone, Dr. Jones here with another weekly message. And this week, I want to talk about one in and one out and how that affects our ability to focus on those steps we need to focus on to reach our highest level of success. You see, oftentimes we get interested in different things. We see different things and we like them. It's almost like a bright, shiny light type of atmosphere where, ooh, that's something new and interesting. Let me grab onto that. Let me get involved in that. And then before we know it, we're involved in so much because we never take the time to cull away the things that aren't really that important to us, that we can't focus on anything with enough intensity to get really great at it or to get to that level of performance at it that we want to. You know, sometimes in sports, people call it getting back to basics. Those few basic things that really make a major difference when you focus on them and you practice them. So how do we solve all this? Because there's so many things that come flying at us these days, these new inventions, these new technology things, these new activities that as we grow older, we just happen to come across. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be interested in things. There's nothing wrong with trying things. There is something wrong with holding on to everything until we're unable to focus on that one thing that's going to make the difference. So take out that piece of paper. List down all the activities you're involved in. List out all the things that are clamoring for your attention during the course of a day, during the course of a week, month, year, whatever time frame you want to use. And then start to look at those things that you really want and make the hard decision of dropping the things you don't. Now, this works for everybody, but I can even drive it home a little easier for parents of younger kids, right? Think of all the activities, whether it's, youth soccer, baseball, Cub Scouts, football, anything that your kids are involved in. And there becomes one point where every single night you're going out and doing something and they're spreading themselves thin. And then you finally have that talk with them where you say, hey, look, what do you really like? And what can we cut out? That right there is what I need everybody listening to this message to do. I need you to sit down and say, hey, what's really important? How is it going to affect my ultimate goal? And focus on that and scratch out all those others. And you'll be amazed at how quickly you achieve your goal. And then you can find something else to pay attention to. That's it for this week. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time. I never take it for granted. And as always, be purposeful. Make those lists. Act with intention. Be focused on what's going to help you and continue to build your character. You have a great week.